Yeah, I agree. Oh, hey.
Woo!
Hey. How's it going, fiends? Got an old familiar face right here with us today. How you doing, Miss Heathertaddy?
Oh, I'm good. I'm a little sore. I just got back from the chiropractor, so I
Yeah,
have
I understand.
an ice pack.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I called you on a whim, and you picked up and said you were on your back at the chiropractor.
Yeah, I was waiting for the chiropractor to get back from the bank. He was at the bank or something.
What?
So I was like, oh, this is a perfect time to pick up the phone.
Well, folks, friends, and fiends, I've got Heathertaddy here. Welcome back to Kettle Radio. Straight from the chiropractor. You have a prop with you, I see. What was that on your back?
Oh,
Or,
just an ice
yeah.
pack.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
ideal, but it's working for now. Earlier I had a bag of like frozen mangoes.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Not the peas. You went for tropical fruit.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah.
have known that. Yeah. Moving on. So I called you on a whim, more of a rescue mission because, well, we'll get into that. But you've been traveling and you got hurt. I'm sorry to hear you got hit by a car again. So
Yeah,
your car
not
got hit.
physically, but I was on the Birmingham Bridge leaving the South Side,
Right.
and I was stopped at a light, and this Ford F-350 truck just rammed into the back of me, and I got jolted forward. And the same exact thing happened to me like 5 years ago. And same thing, the guy gets out of the car, and I'm like, "What were you looking down? Like, what the heck were you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, my foot slipped off the brake."
My foot slipped.
I
Wow.
know, he was probably texting.
No doubt. And on
People
that
can't
bridge,
drive without looking at their phones anymore. It's so
that's
scary.
yes, everywhere you go. I'm glad to hear you say that because yeah, I have noticed it too.
It's
It's
really bizarre. It's like bizarre when you think about it.
and you're traveling a lot. Do you see that everywhere you go? These bad
Yeah. It's like you see people's eyes in their mirror, just like
chronic.
you see everybody's holding their phone when they're driving. It's just, I hate it. I can't stand it.
You hear that, folks? If we have one good message today, don't text and drive. And please stop hitting Heather Taddy for God's sake.
Yeah.
She's got stuff to do. You have things that you've been doing. What exactly have you, what can you talk about real quick? Is there anything brief you can tell us?
Yeah, I mean, mostly this year, Katrina and I
Travel
were
the day.
producing and hosting a new project.
Oh,
It was for a streaming service called Very Local, which is owned by Hearst. And we did 7 episodes. It's like a road trip style show. We go to some haunted locations. We did 7 episodes, and then the week after we wrapped, Hearst laid off a bunch of employees, including our production team. So now the footage has no home. It's literally just like sitting on a shelf. So they're giving us the option to find a distributor. So we're currently doing that right now to find like a streaming service or like a fast channel that can take the footage and edit it and put the show out, because it was a really fun project. So that's a huge disappointment because it was supposed to premiere in October.
oh man.
So that's what we've been up to. And we've announced it at like our events and things because we got
Of
the go
course.
ahead too, but like a lot of people still don't really know about it. But other than that, Katrina and I are releasing every Wednesday, we're releasing new After the Dead, which is like Travel the Dead's talk show type
Yeah, sure.
scenario where we're talking about our previous episodes in depth. And then we have a new episode we're going to premiere at the end of this year because we filmed like 4 more new ones this year. Um,
Wow.
I've been
Well,
busy with that and then just doing events, and yeah.
I'm just sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear that they gave you the option to find a distributor for it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Without saying names, do you have anybody in sight, anybody local or otherwise?
No, Katrina has someone, but we have to wait and have meetings to see the buyout and everything. It's a process. So
Of course.
hopefully you guys will be able to see it someday because it's a really like fun show, and it was cool to have a producing credit. And I don't know, you really see like our personalities, and it was actually, we felt like we were being paid to just be on vacation with each other and act goofy. Like it was so fun to make. So we'll see. I'll obviously keep everyone posted.
So it was natural. And you guys, wow, something just fell.
Whoa, what's going on over there?
I don't know.
Got a
Whenever I
ghost.
have you ghost folks, whenever I have you on here, I swear something falls
That is true. That's happened before.
every time. And you were supposed to join us for the Terry Lynch episode. Some weird stuff happened on her end that
I
time.
need to listen to that. I haven't listened to it
Yeah,
yet.
and there is video that will be going up. We've had some halts in our production. I'm not going to get into that. It's not all my fault. I'm easy to blame, but it's not all my fault. So yeah. All right. So I was connecting with you for various reasons. It's been a while. First of all, called you out of the blue. You're on your back at the chiropractor. I'm like, oh my God. And but mostly I wasn't worried about your health. Um Jane's Janesaddiction in the news. Not the kind of news we want. I
No.
always kind of thought that they would implode on stage the way a good rock and roll band should. Maybe not the way it happened. It's almost like, in a way, if you're a fan like we are, if you go way back too, it's kind of how they started. Very unpredictable and dangerous on stage, and usually to themselves.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was 1990 all over again when I saw that footage. I don't know. There's things there that were, I was not surprised. I was
Yeah.
saddened, I was upset, but hey, I don't know. Your point of view, what was your initial impact when you heard and saw what happened on stage?
I mean, it's very sad.
Yeah.
And so I had been in the process of making a decision as to whether I wanted to book a flight to Denver and see them there.
Mm.
And I was going to. Like I was really thinking of doing it, and I'm so glad that I didn't do it because it would have been next week. But it's really sad and pretty ironic in a way because a couple days later they released a new single called True Love.
I know, and I like
Yeah.
that one. I like that one better than the previous, but you liked the one prior to that, didn't you?
I love them both.
Yeah.
Imminent Redemption, yeah, I like have been listening to them on repeat and stuff. But yeah, it really sucks. But like you said, it's not surprising because that's how their dynamic has always been. Like Eric Avery left the band, and then he came back like two times.
Yeah.
So it sucks mostly because like they may not get back together. We don't know the circumstances yet.
Right.
But just the thought of like never being able to see them live because it's a whole
Yeah.
experience is like really depressing.
And Eric Avery, that might be his last straw. I mean, it took a lot for him to come back, and now he's seeing deja vu, with Perry. And I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling if they do come back, Perry, we're not going to have Eric. What do you think?
Well, see, I was thinking that they wouldn't have Dave because it seems
Might be
like
this. That's true.
Dave I don't know. It just seems like he would leave the band, but I don't know. And like seeing them with Eric Avery is like so different than with their
Yeah.
other bassist. It's
Yeah.
just, it's amazing. Like I
There's
love
them
that.
thick chords, those giant
Yeah.
keys.
And the way he
Yeah.
like bounces around.
Yep.
Um,
It's,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of late hearing about it because that day I just wasn't like looking at social media, but my phone was blowing up with messages and people sending me the video and the news article. Like everybody I know is sending it to me. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I left you alone with that one.
Yeah, you did. You didn't even, yeah. Because you were like, yeah, she probably already knows.
And I could see the smoke coming out of your ears, at that point.
Yeah.
Well, listen, for those novices, well, first of all, this show, you named it Kettle Whistle Radio, and I felt obligated to, talk Janes every now and then. And who else should I get other than you, the creator of the show? What exactly, how do we tell people, like, what happened? Like, what was your angle on all of this? Because I've
Well,
seen things, but if you want to just give a short play-by-play,
I
you're here.
think so from what I gathered, so Perry's voice hasn't been the same. It's not like it used to be. I think he had like vocal cord surgery a couple years ago or something, but it's weird because before this fight happened, I had people were sending me this video footage of them playing, I think in New York, and they were playing Jane Says, and Perry's voice just did not sound good at all. Like it sounded like he was straining his voice, and it just like he sounded like he couldn't carry a note. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is really bad. But then like that night when the fight broke out, I actually found footage someone had posted where they're playing Mountain Song, and Perry is like at his little vocal box Roland thing, and he's like messing with it. and he's singing Mountain Song, and it kind of sounds like he's struggling. And then you see Dave like playing his parts and just like looking at him. Like,
Mm.
and he's probably thinking
Yeah,
like, what the heck is going on?
I
And I
saw
don't know
that.
if Perry was singing like the wrong lyric, but right before Dave went to his solo in Mountain Song, he walks over and like taps him on the shoulder and does this like weird hand signal, like no. And then Dave walks back and does his solo, and then you see Perry like frozen, like he's so mad and just like death staring Dave. So that video wasn't like, I don't think a lot of people saw that one. Someone had posted that one, and I saw that, and I don't know if that's like what started that night. I don't know the full story, but
But frustration, definitely. I think you got some with the vocal cords. I mean, I hate to say that, but that's why some guys bow out. You know what? The thing I don't like is what people, the first thing they see is the first negative thing. This is a band that has been touring for how long?
like
More than
they've been
30
together
years,
for like 40, 39 or 40 years, right?
right? Yeah. And in recent
Right.
years, how many tours did they put together? Bands that Perry has welcomed to the stage, and Lollapalooza, one of the longest
Mhm.
running festivals, huge in Chicago. I mean, he has, I'm sorry, but I think I just hate how now we fixate on the one thing that goes wrong and not the 100 million other things that were great. And
Yeah.
people love to see, the world want to, if you set yourself on fire, the world will pay to watch you burn. Very famous words. And that's what's going on. And I don't like it. I mean, they're gonna do it to Ozzy. They've already done it to him. All these guys. There's haters of Kurt Cobain forever. And now you see the lashback for all those 90s bands that they say were crap. I thought the 90s were great with a lot of rock and metal and alternative. Um,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn my back on that stuff one time. And of course, I'm hearing from all the haters that never liked Jane's Addiction to begin with. Uh,
Yeah.
whatever, man. Every band has that. I mean, come on. Steven Tyler fell off the stage, like he prevailed after that. You don't hear people just, that's all they're talking about.
Yeah.
Um, and Led Zeppelin, who Jane's Addiction emulates, I mean, they've been done forever. And that's because Robert Plant knew when to bow out. I don't know. Do you
Yeah.
think that's what it is? Do you think is that you really think it's Perry's voice, or do you think there was just some kind
Well,
of,
I think that night, I think from what his wife had said, she posted a thing saying that like he had been having trouble hearing his vocals,
oh,
like and all the music was drowning out his vocals, and I think that was frustrating. And he's obviously probably frustrated because his voice
yeah,
can't sing like he used to. I mean, that must be frustrating growing old and having that happen. But like overall, I'm like, okay, so maybe the band could have individually turned down their amps, or Perry could have just like talked to the sound guy. But like for to see him like flip out like that, like
right.
that's like not behavior a 65-year-old should be like.
Agreed. I just saw a lot of frustration there, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna give them a pass on it. I can't just say that's the end and that's the way it's gonna be. That's not their legacy. There's so much more. They can have one screw up. You know what I mean? Everybody screws up at work. It just so happens that when they screw up at work, there's an audience.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the future will be, but it just sucks. And also too to think about like all the people that lost jobs. Their whole
Yeah,
crew, Love and Rockets, their whole crew, like it's kind of embarrassing in a way. Like
definitely is that.
I mean, Love and Rockets really inspired them, and then I don't know, it just it kind of it would have been awful to be at that show because I wonder like how much through their set they were when that happened. If it
I
was like towards the end.
was gonna ask if you knew that. I did not know that.
No, I didn't. I was like so upset about everything. I was like, I don't want to read about this anymore.
Right. Again, yeah, I avoided most things. This is actually therapeutic right now.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of called you. I was like, I need a favor. No, I needed help. Like somebody to straighten this whole thing out and put it to bed. But at the same time, I don't know. What do you think the future is here? I mean, they had a record. Was there an album coming out? I know they've been releasing these singles.
That's what I heard.
And yeah, where
That's
would
what I heard. But
yeah. Do they hold out and wait? Is that insult to injury? I mean, do they?
I don't know. I mean, I think that they just announced that they were taking a break as a group. So I don't know. Maybe next year they'll finish the tour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, think of all the money and stuff that.
I know, and all the promises. And you know what? Honestly, you know what I saw mostly, and what I felt was immediately how Perry was going to feel after the fact and apologetic to his fans. He's feeling sorry in the moment. He was angry in the moment. Then afterwards, he's like, "Oh my God, I screwed up in front of it."
Yeah.
He'll blame himself for everything in the end
Mhm.
because he does. That's what he takes ownership. But I
Yeah.
want to see them prevail. I really do. And I'm just looking behind you, the 45s on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Still
I
got
got my
them.
two really rare Janesaddiction posters.
Yes,
This
yes,
one's from Japan and Perry's playing the guitar. And then yeah, I got my little 45s on the wall. My
yes, still
decor.
there.
Yeah.
And the guitar's under your underarm there.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been playing it all,
I have actually. I have been playing.
have you?
Yeah,
I
I'm getting
found
back into it.
remember this.
Oh, cool. Glowworms.
Yes, it is a cassette, folks. It is a cassette.
That's
Glowworm.
my old band.
Yeah, yeah. We saw your final show with them.
Yeah, which
What
wasn't really our best, but
does it matter? It was fun. It
it
wasn't
was.
my best night either. I think I fell down a few times, but playing the stairs in very big boots.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen Beetlejuice yet?
No.
Have you tasted Beetlejuice?
No.
This
Whoa.
is actually really, really
That's
good.
cool.
Yeah, man. It's what is this? Sour apple Fanta, and it's actually really good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I did. And you should know this. I did not see the original Beetlejuice in its entirety till the night before. I had never seen it.
What? Really?
Yeah, I think I was like older, I
Wow.
guess, in high school, and nobody, it was like something you would take somebody to go see, and nobody took me. Um, so I saw it was always on TV in the 90s, so I'd see bits and pieces, and then I watched it finally the night before we went. I loved it, of course.
It's really good.
It
Really good
is.
movie.
And you wait, did you say you saw it or you didn't see it yet?
No, the original's really good.
Yeah, but you didn't see the new one yet.
No, I
Okay.
read a couple things to where there was like a lot of plots and it was kind of all over the place. Is that
It
true?
is. It is all over the place, but they reel it in. And if you're a
Okay.
nostalgist for it, like if you really like what you saw in the first, they reel everything in, including people
Yeah.
that couldn't be there. I thought what they do is really cool with one actor who can't show up, but there's several that can't. Well, number one, Alec Davis, Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin can't be there because ghosts don't age. So they're out. But
No,
the
I forgot about that.
the guy that played the father got in legal trouble in real life. I don't want to get
Oh
into that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he died. Is that guy still
No,
alive?
I don't know. I don't know that he's dead, but I thought he's still in jail, or I don't know. He can't
Oh,
stay
okay.
in jail. I'm not sure. I always call him Principal Rooney because of Ferris Bueller's Day
Yeah.
Off. Yeah,
Yep.
but what they do with his character, you're gonna love it. I loved it. Might have been my favorite part of the movie, and I can't explain it without ruining it.
Cool. Maybe I'll see it this weekend or something.
Yeah, I recommend it. It's funny. You like Michael Keaton, you like Winona Ryder, see it, and you'll enjoy it.
Actually, let me get something because I ordered a shirt and you're really going to appreciate it. Let me go
Props.
find it. I just got it in the mail today.
I'll have to keep them entertained with something right now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this will do it. Yeah, there he goes. One of our brethren. Yep. No, yeah, he's leaving. Oh, here he comes again. Here comes Zeta. Zeta Reticuli, folks. Yep. Sometimes he's on my fridge. Sometimes he's just walking around.
Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, I
This
don't
is
know.
so cool.
Sure.
Ready?
Oh my God. With
Yeah.
sympathy.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Where did you find that three-quarter
This
C?
website called oh, where's the thing?
Oh, I'm jealous of
It's
it.
called T Public.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And they're
know.
pretty cheap. So, okay, so funny thing. So I ordered a medium
Uh-huh.
and I ordered one at the beginning of September and it just like never showed up. So I told them and they sent me one. And then
Oh,
I
good.
just got another one in the mail today. So I literally have two of these.
Oh, cool. That
So I'm like, oh, maybe I could cut it up and sew it onto like a jean jacket, but I think I just might keep both of them and just wear it because I'll probably wear it a lot.
probably. Isn't there a rumor that Al wants to tour on that album as a whole? He wants to do that and get away from the metal thing for a while. I think there's a
I don't
rumor
know where you heard that, but I always thought that they like wouldn't play those songs.
he was tired of his synth pop days, but there's been so much request for it, and everybody's been doing every day's Halloween, you know.
Yeah.
And that's not on that album, but that's synth pop. There's some rumor that maybe I'm wrong, that he would like to go back to that and remaster it. I don't know, maybe put some more guitar into it. Hey,
Yeah.
modern day effigy is like one of my favorites on that. Oh, from them.
Yeah.
That's a great album. That's a great shirt. I am very jealous. See Public. Okay, cool. Now what? So you just landed? What? You came in on an airplane yesterday? When did you
Yeah,
come?
I was in Texas for a day and a
Today?
half.
Oh my God, that's a okay. That's one hot day.
For
Uh,
some reason, like I keep getting asked to go to Texas this year. That was my 5th time in Texas this year.
well, some people are hot in Japan. You're popular in Texas.
Weird, right?
Uh,
Yeah. No.
maybe to some. What's next though for you? What do you got going on?
So my events, I try not to schedule events in October, but my last event of the year is in November, and it's the 50th anniversary of this UFO sighting in Carbondale, Pennsylvania, out near Scranton.
Oh,
So November 9th, the whole city is behind it. They made these like alien statues that are going to be around town, and they're taking people to the pond where this UFO was seen 50 years ago. And there's a couple people there that actually saw it, but they're like recreating this UFO. And I haven't even fully done research on the sighting yet, but they asked me if I wanted to headline it, and then I'm helping them kind of get presenters and other people in the UFO world to go there. But it's November 9th.
very cool. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be around for October. We got to hit Kennywood.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to Fright Night with you guys.
I'm bringing that up for a reason. I've been to Kennywood several times. Kennywood, for those not around the Pittsburgh area, it's basically a Six Flags type place, kind of more family friendly. But the Steel Phantom, nobody will go on it with me. Now it's the Revenge of the Phantom or Phantom's Revenge, whatever.
Well, I probably won't go on
You
any of the roller
can't.
coasters because of my
Your
messed up
neck.
spine.
It's yeah. She showed me pictures of her spine.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of a concern. Yeah, but you probably cannot go on. Yeah, not for a long time.
No, because it even like my street is cobblestone, and even when I'm driving, it's bumpy, and I'm just like
Oh
it even hurts for a
no.
while. Like after I got hit, I couldn't even like ride in a car because it like sitting down doing anything would hurt. But I'm like getting better, but I just have to keep going to the chiropractor.
Well, we'll just keep our feet on the ground that day then. You
Yeah.
know what? It's cool because yeah, the Halloween Fright Nights or whatever they're called. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah.
So we will do that, and we'll see you closer to the Halloween season as well.
What's up with you? Do you have anything coming up?
I've done a lot of shows. I think I have some more coming up, but yeah. Oh wait, props. Hold on.
Props.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with my props. I may have to run out. Hold on. Props. Keep them entertained. Believe me, I kept them entertained while you weren't here. Just hold on.
Okay. Let's see. Last show that I saw, I think it was last week, I went and saw Sisters of Mercy, you guys, and
Go to
it was
that.
so good. It was so good.
So jealous that you went to that.
Yeah, his voice it sounded just like it does in the records. There was like this guy that was doing something with like the synthesizers, but most of the time he just stood in the back with these sunglasses and his arms crossed, just looking straight ahead, which was really funny. But they're good. Both of their guitarists were like really good.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a
You saw a good show. I
Yeah.
heard that, yeah, just like you said, the lead singer, the vocals were too low or something. Is that true? They
No,
weren't.
the vocals are perfect.
Is that right? So whoever
Yeah.
wrote that article, okay.
For the Pittsburgh show?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Oh no,
he was
I
right
thought they
on.
were fine.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I did hear that from folks, but I can't trust that source.
In December, are you going to the Jesus Lizard show?
I didn't know about it till just now.
Yeah, December 9th. I listened to their new album and it sounds like their old stuff. It's pretty good.
That is worth looking into. Where are they playing? Hopefully the Roxy.
I think Stage AE.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they could fill that place up.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
definitely gonna go. We should go.
Okay, because I'm curious to see who they get to go with them too. That'll be very interesting.
I don't know if it's announced. I don't remember seeing it
Now that
up
I
any.
think about, you know what? I did see a couple shows. I saw Alice Cooper for the first time.
Oh, how was it?
Yes, we went. D and I. It was amazing. I get it now. Now I see why you have to see Alice Cooper before you die. He's amazing. And Nita Strauss, his guitarist, she is just amazing on guitar.
Whoa.
She's a showwoman. She stole the show for a while. Alice took it back. She stole it, but it worked really well. Rob Zombie, top of his game, amazing stage show. We saw Filter and Ministry.
Oh,
Uncle Al was there. We saw him outside. Filter, we saw. I had never seen Ministry outside. I've seen them like more than a half dozen times. Never outside. Perfect show. They were great.
that's cool. I wish I could have gone to that.
We would like to have had
That would
you.
have been fun.
Richie Patrick was really funny too, because
Was
when
he?
Filter was on, and like they didn't fill up. Everybody was still out drinking in the parking lot at that part. I mean, the under the pavilion filled, and people were straggling in, up on the hillside. And
Yeah.
he recognized it, and he's just when they play they played take a picture. He's like, yeah, guys, we're that band. That's us. We're Filter. That's us. And he just acknowledged that nobody was really there for them, but they were. I mean, they really were. He stole the crowd, and there was some
cool.
there were some sound issues on his vocals. How did he redeem himself? He sang a cappella, and he did a cappella, and he did it amazing. Like he sounded so good. Like you would have loved that part. Like just him being him. So yeah.
Did you know, I don't know why it took me this long to figure this out, but I feel like just maybe within the past couple years, I just realized that what's his brother's name? The actor, Robert Patrick.
T2.
Yeah, Terminator. I never knew that was his brother until a couple years ago.
You're not alone. A lot of people don't know that. They find out by default. Yeah, that's him.
So cool though.
Robert Patrick. Yeah, that must be interesting Thanksgiving at that house. I've been up to this too. This is the new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's in the store. We have a store.
Oh yeah, tell me about that. It's in the waterfront, isn't it?
Yeah, waterfront at the Painted Tree. When I say store, it's a storefront. Yeah, myself and three other artists, books, jewelry, artwork. Christine Soltis is one of them. She's the other author. Her books are there too. It's been fun. A lot of fun. You meet people there too. And you just put stuff up, and Dead Memories is the new one I have. Fairly Dark Productions. There's the plug. Otherwise, go to the store. I have them signed there for folks, and sometimes I'm there. I'm not there a lot, but
yeah, I was gonna say, let me know when you're there because I live, I'm not that far.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. That's true. You're
I'm really not far at all.
Have you checked it out? Because it's kind of a cool place. You'll find stuff.
I've driven past it. Like that's the Target I go to usually. I don't know why I'm telling the world this, but yeah,
I'll tell them when you're actually there.
Yeah. But I would come and see you whenever you're there.
No, certainly. But yeah, it's interesting. It's been fun. So yeah, just kind of like not riding the wave of the new book, but it comes with me everywhere I go and try to sell it, just doing my thing. Have not stopped writing anything. I keep writing. I'm always writing. I have new stuff coming out all the time. So that's what's going on here. Music wise, any new bands for me that you've been listening to? I know I've always got something. Like a couple I'm playing on this particular episode.
I'm looking at my Spotify.
Yeah.
Man, my phone battery doesn't hold like it used to. My phone is just like always about to die.
Have you heard Velveteen Queen? Have you heard them yet?
No.
Okay. They got an 80s metal vibe to them, almost Guns N' Roses-ish, not quite.
Oh, I know a band. The Cleaners from Venus.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
What do they sound like?
I don't know.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, just
you heard it here first.
The first song I heard is called "A Personal Issue" by the Cleaners from Venus. They're an older band. They weren't on my radar for the longest time. But them and you would like Cobra Man.
I'm gonna write that down right now.
Very 80s, like
and I'm not really an 80s guy when it comes to the music.
Action
I'm so
movie.
tired of it, but I like throwbacks. I do. There's a lot of grunge happening right now, like throwback grunge I've noticed. And one of the bands which I played earlier in this episode called Smash Adams, they are, I believe, Swedish band with an American lead singer. The song
Mm.
was Into the Light. You're going to hear something very familiar in their tones, and I don't want to say anything because I've said it before. I'll let people decide for themselves, but they're an excellent band that's been around for a long time. But yeah, Smash Adams, I recommend them. But Velveteen Queen's kind of more of a rock. Smash Adams has a metal grunge vibe. Lot of punk out there right now, some with controversy. I sent you those two names.
Mhm.
The Dune Rats, I kind of like them. They're Australian, but they got themselves in some trouble. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, so getting them on, I was going to pursue them, and then I saw the trouble. I was like, maybe I don't want that kind of trouble.
That's
The other
interesting.
one, their name is Trouble. The mannequin one,
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know that I like them very much.
you don't like that?
Nah.
Okay, then I won't say that.
I didn't really dig the music.
Interesting. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But well, so then when you what do you go on your Spotify? What do you hit? Because I go for a new release Friday a lot.
See, I don't listen to any new releases ever.
Yeah,
Like I'll
it's
get a
been rough.
Discover Weekly and I hardly even look at that.
It's been rough.
I'm always listening to old stuff,
I
honestly.
know, I know. I keep going back. Like I
But like
rediscovered
old
Bob's.
stuff I haven't found, like old stuff that's like new to me,
Yeah,
rather.
yeah. Oh, I get it. That's funny. No, no, no. I've been doing that too with 70s bands that I missed. So for
Hmm.
me, that's like the period that I kind of missed, but we know through corporate rock, and then there's other stuff. For you, it's like what 90s? You're catching up with that stuff.
Yeah, and like 70s and stuff, like
Oh, so
old,
you
like
went back
older.
too. Wow, I should have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of bleak out there and kind of dry, but there you got to look. There's some diamonds in the rough, and I think you'll like the two bands we played tonight. But hey, until we see you next, I don't know what to. It's hard to close on the subject because it's not a positive Jane's addiction moment,
I
uh,
know.
but
I wonder what the future will be.
it can only get better, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a bummer too, because like I didn't really like the Great Escape Artist CD all that much. Like it had like maybe three songs I almost said thongs.
I know.
It had
It's that
three
mannequin band that
songs
kind of threw you off.
that I really liked. But once I heard Imminent Redemption and True Love, I was like, I'm so excited for new music. But then in my head, I'm like, we may never hear the new music.
Don't say that. No,
It's
I think
just,
we will.
it's very sad. Yeah, I gotta stay positive. I gotta stay positive.
I think we'll hear it. Did you know I got to see Skinny Puppy?
No, no.
Yeah, Sean took me to that one.
Oh, cool. Oh, it was when they rescheduled, right?
That was a while ago now. That was yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool just to see a legend, and they're gone now. But there's
Are they done? They're done.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Ogre pretty much said that's it. Like that was the finale. I don't know if he'll do it again. I think he seemed like he was done. Sometimes you can just tell when somebody's finished. You know, not like Tommy Araya and Slayer. I could see them coming back. You know,
Right.
this time around, Skinny Puppy, I think that was it. I don't know. Have you been listening to any dark or death metal lately?
No.
Lots of it. It's not all good. I always say that, and some of it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do a show on that in a little while, just because we're always right down the middle with them. When you go and it's live, it's so amazing. But like, I don't. It's not something I'll just put on in my car all the time.
Right.
Yeah. What can I tell you? Let's see.
Yeah. I
Go ahead.
can't think of any other new bands that I've been listening to.
Not rough. It's a
Oh,
sad time.
King Buffalo.
Oh yeah, you saw
I
them.
uh-huh. I've seen them twice. I really like them. What else?
King
I
Buffalo,
have
I
to
will
go through
check
my
out.
playlists.
Any songs in particular that stick out so I know where to start?
Yes. Centurion.
Okay.
Centurion. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
You're cool. Funny enough, I'm in the same spot with horror movies lately too. I've been
Mhm.
going back because forward is not good. I haven't been too happy with stuff. Have you seen any recent horror movies? Anything good?
Um,
It's tough, right?
nothing new.
Mm, it's been,
Gosh, I can't even remember the last one
I
I
know.
watched.
That's
I know I just watched one. It's the end of the night, and my brain's like, "Arr."
The one I'm going to tell you, you should see. We had the
Yeah.
director on here, When Evil Lurks. That's
Okay.
Demian Rugna, who was on when he did Terrified. We had Nicole on here with us that time, and we interviewed him. Demian Rugna is amazing, and he's doing something with Guillermo del Toro. I don't know if he still is, but or if it even came out. But yes, you should see When Evil Lurks. I believe it's on. It might even be on Tubi now. It was on Shutter, and it was on Prime. I think you can see it for free right now, and I highly recommend you do. You
You
haven't
know,
seen
Tubi has a pretty good selection of old, like
Yeah,
horror films.
that's where
It's
I've been
impressive.
going. I agree. Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
Halloween stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I did watch Blood Beach without you for the first time in a long time.
Oh, you did. I want to watch
Very,
Blood Beach.
very sad time. I sent you a video, and you got a picture of my leg, which I'll never understand how that happened. But I know how it happened. I was videotaping like this. I was trying to get a picture of Blood Beach, and I go down to put my phone in my pocket, and lucky me, you got a shot of my hairy leg. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna think I'm weird again. But anyway, yeah, so we watched it without you. We broke in some new people with that one. Jess and Bob watched it with us, and Bob was mesmerized. Jess left.
You know what? We'll have to go see the new, or not the new Halloween. We'll have to go see Halloween in theaters
Yeah.
because I have to do that every year. That's like a ritual for me.
Hey. Oh, that's right. Well, hey, I think if you want to go to the Hollywood, they're doing something. We're plugging them pretty good right now by saying
Oh,
that.
cool.
Yeah, the Hollywood might be playing several classics. So let's consider that. If you see something, you got to hit me up like early in the week, and then we'll just go meet you, whatever.
Oh, I did watch Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead, the
Oh,
remake
oh,
he did. I had never seen it before.
in color, that one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I prefer the first one though, but it was kind of neat to see that.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people will get on me about this. I enjoyed it. I own the poster for that particular version. I liked it. It was cool to see that in color, you know.
Yeah.
Who was the leading lady? I forget. She
I
was
don't know who
good.
she was. She had like red hair, red short hair.
Right. And Tony Todd, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Yeah, I can't beat that. Yeah, that I kind of liked it. I'll admit I did like it. Oh, I didn't see Alien Romulus yet.
I didn't either.
I've heard good things. Do you know what stopped me from seeing that?
What?
The trailer, because in the trailer, I swear to God, 5 of 8 of the characters die in the trailer. And then I heard that may not be true. They just really, but they ruined it for me because I was like, I don't want to see this now. I know who dies. So
Yeah,
I didn't go.
why would they do that?
But I don't know. I don't know. It's a new way of trailers do that now. They show too much. People have always said it. Now they actually really do. They show spoilers. And you at least know 4, maybe 3 people that do die in that trailer. And I'm like, why would they do that? I don't want to
Yeah.
know that. I hate that. I hate it. But somebody else wanted to say hi. You came by earlier, but you were not there.
Oh,
Remember that? Yeah.
yeah.
Exberg. Did you go this year?
I did. I did actually. There were a lot more people than there were the year we went. I feel like every year it's getting better and better.
Let's get a table next year.
Yeah, we should.
Let's do it.
Although it's just so hot,
Yeah.
like inside that building and outside, like it's always like I was like burning up there. I don't know that I would actually want to get a table
You
there.
wouldn't want, but
Too
outside, 'cause
hot.
I mean, I have the ways and means. Tents and such.
Maybe. That
I,
would kind of be fun. Maybe
I've
next
done,
year.
I've done worse. Yeah, I like the setup. I think people made money there. I'm not sure. Did they have the ATM working?
I don't remember.
And the giant acorn was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of
Man,
course.
what's your thoughts on that? On closing here, do you still feel that that one happened, or was it a Russian satellite?
I mean, it was weird because a lot of people saw it, but
They saw something.
I mean, it could have been a Russian satellite. I don't know.
I know, right?
Who knows?
Why ruin the nostalgia and
Yeah.
the illusion?
The
All right.
illusion.
Heathertaddy, do you want people to find you right now? Or you're gonna lay low for a month.
Not really. I'm just gonna lay low and fix my broken body.
Enough of them have found you for now.
Yeah. Next Wednesday, me and Katrina have a new After the Dead premiering,
Cool.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Just search Travel the Dead. And then on the 30th of October, we will have a new episode,
Ooh.
Travel the Dead.
Hey, that's great. Okay. I'm glad you announced that here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I will make sure this is up and running this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. And anything else in closing? Anything else?
No, I have to start making my Halloween costume. I'm a little behind.
Yeah, you're not
I
alone.
usually started at the beginning of September, and I'm still trying to find if anyone in the Pittsburgh area has a TV box. I need like a rectangular TV box,
It's a
flat,
good,
like a
good
flat,
place to ask.
all
This is
the
a good place.
TVs are flat now. So
I'll
it's
ask
just
around.
in
But
box.
wait, you know what? Where I work, it's a warehouse situation. So you need something the size of a TV box.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you what I'm going to be?
Do you want the world to know?
Yeah. I'm going to be a peppermint patty, like in the wrapper.
I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's very like rectangular, and then it has the wrapper. I'm getting a bunch of Mylar, and it's going to be pretty easy. It's just I've been having trouble finding like the right size box.
I love. I still like your condiment run. That was really good.
Yeah.
Morton salt was great. I
Yeah.
really thoroughly enjoyed that one. So that helps me look for what you need. So you need flat and the shape of a TV.
Yeah, like people that buy like, I don't know, 65-inch TVs, and they all come in that like flat
Yeah,
rectangular box. That's what I need. Just think of like the old school peppermint patty wrappers. Maybe
I
I can.
know. Yeah, that helps. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, yeah. Anyone out there has
Yeah,
one. That's what I'm gonna be. Can you see
send
that?
send boxes. What?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make a half-eaten peppermint that I'm gonna carry.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. As
So
usual, always entertaining. I can show you a piece of my costume if you want.
yeah, what are you
Somebody
gonna be?
somebody made it for me. It's kind of a big deal.
Really? Let's see it.
Props. Be right back.
Okay.
Props. This will be a second.
I love Halloween so much. Really, I just find enjoyment from just seeing what I can make out of cardboard. You can make anything with cardboard.
So stupid.
And chicken wire and paper mache too. It's always fun to see what I can come up
All
with.
right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not the biggest fan of the series. I liked it, but the character is badass. This is from the latest Star Wars series.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
It's the Sith in the series.
That's cool. Someone
Yeah.
made that for you?
This was made by my friend Galen Starkiller. He was the guy. I actually write about him in Dead Memories. He's a character because there's some true stuff in the book. He was my roommate in the hospital after surgeries and such.
Oh, that's right.
And he constructs lightsabers, and he does that kind of for a living as a hobby, and he's selling them, but he just on a whim made me this from scratch. And
That's so nice. What a perfect roommate you had in the hospital.
right, it gets
Like,
weirder than that. I mean, his story, you'd like him. You may meet him actually if you're with us for Halloween shindig.
yeah, I'm planning on coming to the party, so
He'll be present. He'll be
yeah,
present. Hard to miss.
cool.
But this was really good. I appreciate it. Folks, if you want to find all the episodes, we are on Spotify and iHeartRadio. There'll be more video like this one here up on YouTube. FairlyDarkProductions.com for all the episodes and my books and such. Celebration of Spirits as well.com, and to check out Jess Weary's music. And Heather, do you want them to go anywhere specific, or Travel the Dead on YouTube, or
Yeah, Travel the Dead on YouTube.
and
You'll
that's
like
it
it. You'll like
for
it.
now. For now, until you have something
Yeah.
else to announce,
Until,
and
yes.
I
Yes.
hope that works out. I really do. I really do. As far as the
I'm
distribution,
sure it will.
yeah, I think it will.
It will.
Unless everybody's stupid. Not everybody's that stupid. All right. Well, nice talking to you. Thanks for doing
Yeah,
this.
you too. I'm gonna go lay down because my body hurts.
Yeah, go lay down,
But this
man.
was fun. This was very unexpected. Like literally
Yeah.
like 2 hours ago, you called me while I was at the chiropractor, and I was like, I will always talk about Jane's addiction. So
It hit me, and I was driving back, and I'm just like, you know what? I can do a lifeline right now and get somebody to talk about Jane's addiction.
got
And
it.
there you
Anytime.
were. And it was creepy because you picked up before I was even done dialing.
Yeah, well, because I was just sitting there hooked up to this
Yeah.
machine, and my phone, I had my phone, and I was like, oh, David's calling me. And I was like, hey. And you were like freaked
Perfect.
out.
Oh, one of your friends is going to be here, if not two. I
Who?
can't announce the other one. Another friend of yours will be here when you come on that date. Valerie Sofranco will be here.
Oh, I cannot wait to meet her.
Yeah, in person, because you met her like this, sort of.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
talk about Gizmo.
she's lovely. Valerie Sofranco, folks, you can go listen to the 2 episodes. There's a reason that me and her have been together. I can't really announce it right now, but we have a project coming up. And she's a creature fabricator for Gizmo the Gremlin and Jack Skellington. She was on the Skellington crew for Tim Burton way back when. You could listen to those episodes. She also worked on Star Wars. She did some stuff for Lando's belt and some Stormtrooper stuff. So yeah, she's
So cool. I can't wait to meet her.
she's lovely, just a lovely person. And
I hope she likes peppermint patties.
she she loves you. She actually, I swear to God, she must have watched you or something, but she'll be so thrilled to actually meet you in person.
Oh, that's so nice.
I talked to her today and she actually said that. So there you go. And that's it for us. That's a wrap. And you got other stuff to do, right? You got a long night ahead of you, right? Relax.
Yeah, I got to work on a presentation.
Oh, boo. Oh, that's right. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And now I got to put my old man glasses on so I can stop. I hit buttons and knobs, folks. It's rough when you get old. All right.
I'll see you soon. We'll do something soon.
Oh, you bet. And maybe, I don't know if this is going to stop. I may just be in limbo right now, but
Gonna play. It's just gonna record all night.
no, we got you. And we're going to end right now.